like it's like I guess you'd say our culture, but we're being attacked from different angles. They're attacking women from one angle, children from another angle, and men another angle.
Yeah.
So it's all divided.
It's a full court press.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we need, but again, there is the groundswell of conscious people. The awakening is happening, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. I believe. If we don't believe that, well, we have evidence of the each one teach one happening. You know what I'm saying? The podcast, the see brothers debating on Facebook, Instagram. You see, brothers dropping knowledge all over the place. You got from the Jamals to the Bobby Hemmets and the, you know what I'm saying, the Yakis and we got all these brothers that we got to protect. You know what I mean? Because this game is available to us right now. This is the information age. This is the age of Aquarius, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this outpouring of information that's just, it's becoming available and breaking spells. But is it happening at a fast enough rate to save our kids? Save this group of kids right here? I don't know, brother. I don't know.
Cause there's some kids, man. I know some kids going through it, and you can see the anger in their eyes.
Right, I got the access. For whatever reason, they give me the access. I remember I was talking to a young gangbanger, you know what I'm saying? About their life, as they say, okay? I have seen it on display. I've seen evidence of this, right?
Okay,
so he got the safety pin, you know what I'm saying? Like,
through the colors, yeah.
What's the safety pin for the colors? He was like, no, not this time. He said, that's nice. He was like, I'm glad you know that. He said, but this one right here is when it's closed, I'm out of business. But when it's open, then they could come shop with it. He tell me this. We in the hallway in the school. Now, I had been using the bathroom, Matter of fact, I've had to ask permission to go in the bathroom because the kids in there smoking. I'm talking about smoking like a factory. It is.
They ain't scattered off or nothing?
They're not running. They looking at me like, I think he's a teacher. Okay? I was like, bro, is it cool for me? Can I pee right quick? You know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, you cool. This has been my experience, you know what I'm saying? So they done told me, you know what I'm saying? They'll tell you,
Don't even hide it. We used to at least try to hide it.
Okay.
God.
And we hit it better than y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We didn't never get caught. We didn't have to film ourselves with it.
Yeah, that was.
We didn't have to do that. We didn't need that validation. The money was what we wanted. You know what I'm saying? Because we trying to get up out the,
we want something better. Yeah.
We was always taught get in, get out. That was ghetto gospel. You know what I mean? But it's different.
That's long gone. That's long gone.
And I'm gonna tell you this: when I was young, people would wonder why that young man is standing on that corner.
Yeah,
but they would just keep driving by, right? Like he could make $1 million on that corner. Okay. Now, you stand on that corner if you want to. By the time you got $10,000, they know who you're getting it from and who you're selling it to.
Technology.
It's totally different, man. There's cameras everywhere. You gotta keep your head on the swivel. And the streets is over. You know what I mean? So these kids are being lied to. Why would I respect you and you lied to me? All you did was lie to me.
Right. So you say streets is over. What about snitching? How you feel? You think that's still in effect?
Oh, it's definitely still in effect because nobody wants to go to prison.
Right.
You wanted the glamour that came with this. You didn't want the slammer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, that's alive and well, but the streets is not my issue. You know what I'm saying? I go home to my family every day. You know, I am a devout father, and being a father is one of the best things. It's one of the things I do best. I am the sentinel. Like I am the guardian. Do you hear me?
Mm.
You know, and because I'm not even, it's a blessing to even have my baby. You know, it took me 3 years for us to even be able to conceive a child. You know, after the brain surgery, you know, they told me, you know, you can't have children, and that hurt me. You know, but yeah, my miracle is 15 years old.
Mm.
My serenity.
Okay.
You know, and so I'm big on that. You know, us being fathers, because you know, with the kids that do have fathers, the kids that do have the structure, when you see them and they pause, because you know you can have the structure at home. Them kids get exposed to them other kids, and a lot of times they still get distracted. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
We done seen plenty good kids, you know,
Yeah, gonna go bad.
they didn't get out the car like
Yeah.
Cuba Gooding Jr. And you know what I'm saying? They didn't get out the car. And now they got caught up in a bad situation, and now you got a thug for life.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to in there. You know what I mean? So